Have you ever wondered how the Indian states, as we know them today, came into existence? Let's turn back the pages of history to 1947, the year of India's independence and the inception of its first state, Madras. The birth of Madras was not a random event, but a carefully planned move, born out of a complex interplay of political and social circumstances. Post-independence, India was a colossal jigsaw puzzle. The country was a patchwork of over 500 princely states, British provinces, and territories under French and Portuguese control. A clear-cut, manageable administrative division was the need of the hour. Enter the first state of India, Madras. This state, named after its capital city, was born out of the former Madras Presidency, one of the most significant administrative divisions of British India. It spanned a vast area, stretching from the eastern coast of South India to parts of what is now Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. But the story of Indian states' formation doesn't stop there. It's impossible to discuss this without mentioning one of the most significant events that shook the Indian subcontinent: the partition. In 1947, the same year Madras was formed, the Indian subcontinent was cleaved into two separate nations, India and Pakistan. This cataclysmic event led to a massive displacement of people across newly formed borders, forever altering the demographics of the region. The partition greatly influenced the formation of Indian states. It underscored the need for administrative divisions based not just on geographical considerations, but also linguistic and cultural ones. This laid the groundwork for the States Reorganization Act of 1956, which further shaped the map of modern India. The formation of the first state, Madras, set the tone for the creation of other states in India. It marked the beginning of a journey that transformed a patchwork of territories into a united federation of states, each with its unique identity, yet bound together by a shared history and common destiny. Following the formation of Madras, a new era dawned, the era of state reorganization. This period marked a significant shift in India's political landscape, driven by the State Reorganization Act of 1956. This act, an outstanding milestone in the history of modern India, was a response to the burgeoning demand for states to be restructured along linguistic lines. It aimed at acknowledging the diversity of languages spoken across the country and making administration more efficient. The act led to the formation of 14 states and 6 union territories. It was a transformative legislation that redrew the political map of India. The reorganization was based on the principle of linguistic homogeneity. States like Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu came into existence, each with its own unique linguistic identity. One of the most significant events during this era was the split of the bilingual state of Bombay into Maharashtra and Gujarat in 1960. The split was based on the languages spoken by the majority of the population in each region, with Marathi being the predominant language in Maharashtra and Gujarati in Gujarat. This division marked a significant step towards acknowledging the linguistic diversity of the country. The impact of the State Reorganization Act was immense. It was a strategic move to decentralize administrative control and foster a sense of regional identity among the citizens. The formation of states based on linguistic lines was a recognition of India's rich cultural and linguistic diversity. It aimed to ensure that the governance was more attuned to the local needs and aspirations of the people. The reorganization was not without its challenges. There were disagreements and disputes over the new boundaries. But despite these hurdles, the reorganization was largely successful in achieving its goals. It helped to consolidate India's unity in diversity, paving the way for a more inclusive and representative democratic system. The State Reorganization Act of 1956 fundamentally reshaped the political geography of India. It marked a significant shift in India's political landscape, ushering in an era of state reorganization that continues to influence the country's governance and administration even today. The formation of Indian states didn't stop in 1956. It continued well into the 21st century. The journey of state formation in India is a narrative of continual evolution, driven by the complex interplay of political, social, and cultural factors. In the year 2000, a new chapter in India's political geography was written with the formation of 3 new states: Chhattisgarh, Uttarakhand, and Jharkhand, carved out from the larger states of Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, and Bihar respectively. These states were born out of a demand for better governance, economic advancement, and cultural preservation. Chhattisgarh, with its rich mineral resources, was created to ensure equitable distribution of wealth to the tribal population. Uttarakhand, known for its Himalayan beauty, was formed to boost tourism and protect regional culture. Jharkhand, with its vast coal reserves, was established to address the economic disparity and exploitation of tribal communities. Fast forward to 2014, and we see the birth of Telangana, the youngest state of India. Split from Andhra Pradesh, the formation of Telangana was the result of a long-drawn struggle with roots in the cultural and economic differences between the Telangana and coastal Andhra regions. The demand for Telangana was driven by a desire for self-governance and the equitable distribution of river water, jobs, and resources. These new states' formation wasn't just a change in India's political map. It was a testament to the democratic ethos of the country, reflecting the importance of regional aspirations and identities in the Indian Federation. The formation of these states was a response to the unique social, cultural, and economic needs of specific regions, underscoring the country's commitment to addressing regional disparities and ensuring balanced development. So, while the map of India that we see today might seem like a static image, it's truly a dynamic entity, continuously shaped and reshaped by the currents of democracy, regionalism, and development. The formation of these new states shows that the political map of India continues to evolve. Now that we know how Indian states formed, let's delve into their boundaries and sizes. India's state boundaries aren't drawn at random. They're shaped by a myriad of factors, ranging from historical events and political decisions to geographical features. Each state, with its unique outline, tells a story of its own. Let's start with the largest state, Rajasthan. Covering an area of over 300,000 square kilometers, Rajasthan accounts for almost 10% of India's total landmass. Its boundaries were primarily determined by historical events, such as the consolidation of princely states after India gained independence. Rajasthan shares its borders with 5 other Indian states and 2 countries. The Thar Desert, a key geographical feature of Rajasthan, plays a significant role in demarcating its boundaries. This vast desert forms a natural barrier, separating Rajasthan from its neighboring states and countries. On the other end of the spectrum, we have the smallest state, Goa. Despite its small size, Goa's influence far surpasses its geographical limitations. With an area of just over 3,700 square kilometers, Goa is a jewel on India's western coastline. The Arabian Sea on its west and the Western Ghats on its east largely define Goa's boundaries. The geographical features that influence state boundaries aren't limited to deserts and coastlines. Rivers, mountains, and forests play crucial roles too. For instance, the mighty Himalayas shape the boundaries of several northern Indian states. While dense forests demarcate parts of the eastern and northeastern states, the sizes of Indian states vary widely. From the expansive plains of Uttar Pradesh to the craggy terrains of Sikkim, each state's geographical area reflects its unique natural features. In conclusion, the boundaries and sizes of Indian states aren't arbitrary. They're the result of historical happenings, political decisions, and geographical realities. Understanding them gives us a deeper insight into the nation's past and its diverse natural landscape. The boundaries and sizes of Indian states are a testament to India's diverse geographical landscape. The formation of Indian states is a fascinating journey through time. This journey has taken us from the genesis of the Indian states with the formation of the first state to the era of reorganization and the establishment of the modern Indian states. Our journey began in the aftermath of independence, as India sought to establish a political structure that would encompass the vast diversity of its people. The formation of the first state was a monumental step that laid the foundation for the future of the nation. It established a precedent for statehood based on linguistic and cultural similarities, a principle that would guide the formation of subsequent states. The era of reorganization was a period of significant change. It was during this time that the boundaries of the Indian states were redrawn, leading to the creation of new states and the merging of others. This reshaping of the Indian map was driven by the desire to better reflect the cultural and linguistic diversity of the nation and to promote administrative efficiency. The formation of the modern Indian states followed this period of reorganization. These states, each with their unique culture, language, and history, make up the India we know today. They range from the smallest states like Sikkim, nestled in the Himalayas, to the largest state, Rajasthan, known for its vast deserts and historic forts. Each state is a world in itself with its own distinctive character and charm. The boundaries of these states, often drawn along linguistic lines, not only define their geographical limits but also serve as a testament to India's cultural diversity. The sizes of the states, from the smallest to the largest, are a reflection of the country's geographical vastness. In conclusion, the formation of the Indian states is a story of unity in diversity. It's a story that reflects the nation's commitment to accommodate its vast cultural diversity within a single political framework. It's a story that continues to evolve as the boundaries and sizes of the states adapt to the changing needs and aspirations of the people. Understanding the formation of Indian states helps us appreciate the rich and diverse cultural tapestry of India. Do like, share, and